E3 2019 has finally transpired, and all the big names in gaming have shown the world what they're working on. What were the best moments from this year's E3? Here's our answer. Marvel's Avengers gameplay trailer. Essentially nothing had been shown of Square Enix's take on the incredibly popular superhero team before this point, but the trailer gave us a short yet in-depth look at what's to come. This story-driven co-op game will feature favorite heroes like Captain America, Thor, Iron Man, the Hulk, and Black Widow. It looks like we only got a taste of the beginning of the game, so who knows what other heroes might make a worthy appearance. Marvel's Avengers releases on May 15th, 2020. The Elden Ring cinematic trailer. Despite this title's unfortunate leak before E3 began, we are still very excited for this collaboration between George R.R. Martin and From Software, especially after that creepy yet epic trailer. From Dark Souls to Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, the studio has delivered hit after hit in extremely lore-driven, fantastical locations. And who better to be behind the story and setting than legendary fantasy author George R.R. Martin? Game of Thrones meets Dark Souls sounds like the crossover event of the century. There's still no news on when this title drops, so keep an eye out for a release date reveal in the future. Baldurs Gate 3 goes back to its tabletop RPG roots. While the trailer, which shows a man being horrifically turned into the classic Dungeons & Dragons monster, the Mind Flayer, dropped before E3, Larian Studios took to the stage to give a bit more information about the game and also to announce the inclusion of the upcoming D&D campaign module Descent into Avernus as a prequel to Baldurs Gate 3. Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus will be set 100 years after the events of the second installment of the franchise, and will see players delve into the first layer of hell, take command of Mad Max-style vehicles, and even join in on the infamous Blood War. There's no news on when Baldur's Gate 3 will release, but the prequel tabletop adventure hits shelves on September 17th later this year. Continuing with the hellish wasteland theme, we also got an extremely in-depth look at Doom Eternal. The follow-up to id Software's critically acclaimed reboot of the iconic demon-slaying first-person shooter aims to deliver on what fans have come to expect of the Doom series. After that glorious new trailer, it's certain that we'll be traversing all new locations with a much more varied movement system, and of course, slaying some all-new enemies in classic Doom fashion. They even showed off a fresh, asymmetrical multiplayer mode in which two players control demons to take down one opposing slayer. Doom Eternal will launch like a bat out of hell on November 22nd, 2019. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order gameplay reveal. Respawn Entertainment, the developer studio behind this year's massively popular free-to-play battle royale game Apex Legends, has been tasked with the daunting job of making a brand new Star Wars game. And from the looks of the gameplay, they delivered. Slashing through stormtroopers with a lightsaber, traversing Empire-controlled planets in stealth, and taking on epic boss fights seems to be the name of this game. This single-player experience will follow the journey of a young Jedi who survived the events of Revenge of the Sith as he works with the newly formed rebellion to fight the evil Empire. Claim your Jedi destiny on November 15th of this year. Final Fantasy VII Remake release date. After what seems like endless years of waiting and countless trailers, the release date for the highly anticipated PS4 remake of the 1997 RPG classic was revealed, along with a fresh new gameplay trailer. Look out for this legendary title on March 3rd, 2020, with a surprisingly exorbitant collector's edition that costs a whopping $330. Banjo-kazooie come to Smash. Long desired by fans of Super Smash Bros., these N64 favorites are finally coming to the latest installment in the series, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. The announcement was a clever callback to last year's reveal of Donkey Kong's crocodile arch-nemesis King K. Rool, with another fake-out by the team at Nintendo. In addition, characters from the popular Dragon Quest series will debut in Smash Bros. Ultimate this summer before Banjo and Kazooie join them in the fall. The announcement of Project Scarlet. It wouldn't be E3 without a shiny hardware reveal. Microsoft unveiled their successor to the Xbox One X, codenamed Project Scarlet. They seem to be getting ahead of their competitors at Sony, who have still revealed very little about the PlayStation 5. Not much is known about Project Scarlet just yet, but they did share that it will have 8K support, SSD storage, and ray tracing graphics. Expect it near the end of 2020, along with its launch title, Halo Infinite. After a brief announcement video at E3 2018, fans of the Halo series were eagerly awaiting a look at the next chapter in Master Chief's story, and they sure got it. A short story trailer showed our hero awakening on board a spacecraft, looking out at the broken Halo ahead. We're still looking forward to seeing gameplay from Halo Infinite, but hopefully we won't have to wait until E3 next year. The first look at the sequel to Breath of the Wild. 2017 was considered a massive year for gaming, but few games in recent history have been as groundbreaking as that year's The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. Nintendo looked to reinvent the wheel with their fresh take on the classic series, and the open-world RPG is officially getting a sequel, with a short first look trailer being revealed at the end of Nintendo's E3 presentation. All we got from the trailer was a brief look at protagonist Link and the eponymous Princess Zelda finding the decrepit body of what looks to be the series' long-standing antagonist Ganondorf, but that's more than enough to get us excited. The Cyberpunk 2077 trailer featuring Keanu Reeves. Channeling some of his Neo energy from the Matrix series, Keanu was a fitting addition to the end of CD Projekt Red's new trailer for their upcoming role-playing science fiction game, Cyberpunk 2077. And surprise, he showed up on stage immediately afterwards to bolster an already exciting presentation. This moment was just made for the internet. Be ready to explore the futuristic dystopian Night City when Cyberpunk 2077 launches on April 16th, 2020. E3 2019 certainly delivered on hotly anticipated titles, as well as some new surprises. What were your favorite moments from E3 this year?